Greetings everyone and welcome back. This is Marco and today we're taking a look at the Pentacon 29mm 2.8. Last summer I reviewed the Pentacon 50mm 1.8, which has quickly become my single most used vintage lens. So when a few months ago I saw an ad for a box of lenses and cameras, among which was this Pentacon 29, well, I just had to buy it. For those of you who are not familiar with the brand, it was founded in 1959 in the German Democratic Republic, and it mass-produced cameras and lenses, popularizing the M42 mount. It still exists, by the way, but now it's in the injection molding and CNC turning business. Well, let's take a closer look. The Pentacon 29mm has a metal body that weighs 220 grams. It is 44.5mm long when focused to infinity and 50mm when fully extended, with a 55mm front thread. The Aries has 6 blades, the aperture is clicked and it goes from f2.8 to f22 with a switch to select between manual and auto. The focusing ring turns 160 degrees and minimum focusing distance is 25 centimeters. Pentacon lenses come with an M42 mount, which is easily adaptable to most modern digital cameras. Sharpness wide open is good in the center, but it does fall off quite fast toward the edges. By f5.6 the center is very sharp, but corners are still soft. Chromatic aberration did not show up in my tests, but wide open some blooming can be spotted. Background blur is soft but might feel a bit busy. Bokeh balls wide open range from soft to soap bubbles, and stopping down to f4 they become more hexagonal, but not remotely as prominent as the 50mm. And yes, shooting wide open, it does swirl. I haven't had any issues with ghosting, but it does flare a little when shining a light directly into the lens. And now, let me show you some samples. I also did a quick comparison between the Pentacon 29mm and the Canon FD 28mm 2.8. The Pentacon obviously has a tighter field of view and it is just a bit darker. Colors are way warmer than the Canon, which has the upper end, in terms of sharpness, especially farther away from the center. Honestly, I was expecting just a little bit more from this lens, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not great. The swirly backgrounds and soft corners make this lens more of an artistic choice than a jack of all trades, and I would not recommend getting one unless you are specifically after that look. And I have come to realize something. The Pentacon 28 might be the wide angle everyone's looking for to match with the Aries 44. I'll have to run some tests. Well, that's all for today. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and all the usual stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!